feeds them navel, Papa.
That is why I said that we had agencies like the police department in the past that provided social service to people, to the needy. It used to be operated by the local government. They used to go around. They know the people in the community because they are on the ground, so they know the indigent from who are not indigent, and they would put these people name up, and then these homes would be built for these people. The only thing you had to provide back then was a pit latrine, and then whoever was receiving it would have to find ways to even get somebody to dig the hole.
Mm-hmm.
That they use to
pack it.
Mm-hmm. But they would make that contribution. Now that they try to maintain, some dignity and give the persons who get in these some kind of a little pride. But what this party in particular has been doing is stripping away people's dignity, reducing them to I don't know, to less than even human, and have them now lapping up their tail like dogs.
Mrs. Simpson Miller.
That is how the people are being.
Mrs. Simpson Miller Portmore. Never go out there and deliver indigent houses.
Hungry dogs, because well-fed dogs now run by nobody.
Mm-hmm.
But they keep the dog them hungry, like those who on the road where nobody no business for. And then when they say anybody will look for food and run and yapping at you, that is what these politicians have brought the Jamaican people to. That's why some of our men them have become so they don't even know what it is to be a man anymore, right? Because their dignity or their manhood has been stripped. Because usually we never have young men going around. As a matter of fact, not even women whenever back in my days were hard to grow and beg, right? And we have reduced our male in this country to beggars.
And they begin with pride. They begin with pride. They begin with pride, and if you not give them what they ask you for, them upset with you.
Yes.
Portmore have to run left you 30 seconds. Close for me. I have my line full.
Well, I just hope that this coming election, they bring in observers from all over the place, because these people are bent on retaining power at all costs. Because already this guy is behaving like one of them Latin American, them former Latin American dictators. Every turn, they see them pitch up and place, they see them going around, and that is what he's doing.
Portmore, as I leave you, this conversation, and I believe that the PNP, the opposition, and Jamaican people generally should really look at this, because I am hearing this argument much too frequent. People have been calling me, sending all sorts of messages to my phone and say, listen, we need, even from overseas, I'm getting these calls that, listen, what is Jamaica doing about having international observers for this election? So I take your word, Portmore, maybe they should look at it for what it's worth.
These people are unscrupulous, man.
All right, Portmore. Have to move on. Thanks for the call. All right. The fireman here, Conrad O'Brien, continue to burns as we build out your program straight up right here at News Talk 93 FM. The place to be. Hello, caller. Welcome. Welcome to Straight Up.
Hello.
Hi. How you doing?
Oh, you Conrad hear me clearly?
Yes, hi, Margaret. How you doing? I'm hearing you loud and clear, my dear.
I can't hear so well on the radio on in this side where I keep on going and coming, but we're on the north coast. Whatever. We're not what you.
Yes. Listen. When you finish, go on your listen to me on your phone. You may have a little bit of difficulty, but just go on your phone and just ask Google to put you on to News Talk 93 FM live online, and you should be able to hear me nice and clean there.
Okay, good. Because I didn't hear you opening mouth. But the thing is, like what I want to say good morning or good afternoon to Mr. Portmore, because he's always there talking for the Jamaican people. Not politics alone, but talking for us.
Absolutely.
And I want to big him up. Next, I want to say, Conrad, we need the Carter Center needs to be here with other international body to watch this election. Because I am not trusting this government with what they're planning to do. I don't know what they're planning to do, but right now they are using the government coffers to use it for their political thing.
And it is most embarrassing. It is most embarrassing.
Listen to what
Marie.
I'm so embarrassed to see that you put a government in power. We have a problem with agriculture. We are in the Ministry of Agriculture, and you are saying to us Jamaicans, first time in the history of Jamaica, you come and say how much tractor now you have 20 tractor. What is that? People in the farming industry, them have a water problem. Them have a land problem. Them have a road problem. They're having issue with feeding. They're having issue with many things. Not hearing you talking about that. The daily occurrence, the fertilizer, the occurrence that the farmer have. You, Mr. Green, supposed to come and talk about those things. You are playing too much politics, and they're using GIS or API today. You have a next thing again. More and more.
No, hold on there, Marie. Margaret, sorry. Fine. GIS, one understand the GIS being the agency of the government, and they will carry the speeches of the minister and of the government. And I'm fine with that. Where I have the problem is what I'm seeing on free to air television and on radio. The brazen situation where billions of Jamaican dollars, taxpayers' dollars, are being used to prop up the government, which are just plain political ad. The only thing you're not getting from it is said that it's paid for by the Jamaica Labour Party.
But I'm saying to you now, listen to what I'm saying clearly now. I agree with you, and I agree with the GIS. But if you listen clearly, how they're pushing the political thing through it, and as what you said with the rest of the things, each political party is supposed to have their own money, their own thing, how they advertise. Stop using the taxpayer money, Mr. Holiness, Mr. Holiness. Stop using Mr. Holiness, Prime Minister Holiness. Stop using our taxpayer dollar to send out your political message. You're using the parish council thing to put up posters. Everywhere you go, them using the government. They don't want to go in their own pocket, right? And it needs to stop. Sorry, Marie. My party in power. If my party gets in power and using it, I'm gonna blast them too. I've never seen them do. They've never done anything like that.
And Marie, it speaks volume because TVJ is one of the 2 television stations that we have in Jamaica, and they would be getting some of those ad coming out of the government. And when you say one of their main hosts have to basically ask the question about it, you know that it gone to a different level.
When you hear a senior journalist start questioning the spokesperson who couldn't even answer the question that she asked properly last night, it's an embarrassment. An embarrassment. He walked around. Dan Jackson Miller asked Marlon Morgan some question about why is it that your party is using the government taxpayer money to fund your political has and all this. He couldn't answer it.
He can't answer because there's no answer.
They place him in the Senate as a spin doctor. He's your senior spin doctor. And you need to understand, it is embarrassing to the Jamaican people. The CMPJB. Our government in charge. The money that we give you to work and do our job. Stop using it and play politics with it. We're not get for play politics. Stop using it, Mr. Prime Minister, Mr. Minister of Finance, and the Minister of Local Government. Stop using our tax dollars to pay politics. Stop it. It's illegal. Stop it.
I'm listening to you, Maggie.
They need to stop these things, and they need to listen to me. Right now, government put the position of doing the government work is on hold. We can't get nothing done. Because it is
full-blown campaign season, and it's not going to settle down until after the election.
Nothing in Ministry of Education. The Minister of Health come with his fantastically their health is a problem. Kingston Public.
Margaret, just hold for me. I'll give you 2 minutes on the other side. Let me go to the 10:30 break. Hold the line, please. Sukam. going back to her, but there's a very interesting article on the front page of the Observer. I'm going to read a bit of it later, but I'll just give you the caption of it. Heart of Hope and Parent and Tender Hooks as 4-year-old goes into surgery with help from charities. Very, very interesting story there. I must give you a few paragraph of that story during the program, but you can go ahead and get a copy of the Observer and read the full story there. Hello, welcome caller. Well, thanks for holding, Maggie.
Yes, I'm at a hotel, you see, a very large hotel. And the workers are so angry because they're having serious issues right now. Even though we hear the hotel thing done, it don't really finish. A lot of hotel workers are having serious issues.
This is one of our high end hotel, right?
Exactly, one of our high end hotels. And they have very serious issues on the hotel beside the issue too. As I sit down at breakfast and I decide to sit down and listen to some of the workers, because I have an orange band. And one of them look at me and say, oh, you want to ask you? And I said, what is the problem? I would like to hear what. And them start talking. And this one, someone greenback said to me, boy, I tell
Maggie, put the phone directly.
You hear me now?
Yes, I'm hearing it better now.
Yeah, man. And I said, when I went there, I had, and one of a greenback, and I said, boy, I might be there, me just take off this knock, and my partner had nothing for me enough. Long we ask them to come in and justify our payment, justify our living standard, justify what is it. Because a lot of things is happening. Nobody talks. Everybody's politically, not the Jamaican business is on hold. Health system is on hold. The local government system is on hold.
Let's get this a little bit straight. You're saying that as a guest at this high-end hotel down there on the North Coast, the workers are coming up to you and expressing.
No, man, I approach them,
you approach them, and they're sharing, and they're telling they're not happy.
Yeah, but I can't talk to them in view of supervisors, but them catch me like, the one that doing the rooms, and then they catch me like the cook, and then catch me and pick a little this and pick a little that, and I said, what is the problem? Why don't you have a group? Boy, we can't even move into any union because of problem, and the government is not giving them any support. No support. And that's exactly what, but Jamaica is on hold because this man will just call elections done with it and get over it. We look at draw, call the goddamn election, let's get back to work because we have August coming, we have September coming for school. School system is in a problem. There's a lot of things. People can't get book lists, people can't get rental books, health. You can't get
I tell you something, Margaret, that this calling of the election is not just having impact on Jamaica here at home, because I've spoken to so many people overseas who are basically trying how to balance their business because so many of them want to come home to register their vote. Yeah, but
the thing is, it's a problem right now, not just the voters, but business people. They are watching to see what is happening. Nothing moves. Everything is stagnant. People can't move because of the election. And this man don't understand that. He's putting Jamaica under hold. We're on stagnant. We can't go anywhere.
He understands, but what happened, Mr. Holness?
You know what he's doing.
Mr. Holness trying to find an open, and that open is not presenting or has not presented itself.
He used highway 2000 to start it, it couldn't work. He used cutting ribbon, it couldn't work. Now he's using the government coffers to ease his break. He's using everything he wants, something to hold on to say, yes, I can call election on this. There's nothing for him for. Nothing.
Indeed.
I mean, we have COVID. Look how quick we call COVID election. Look how quick COVID election come. Boom, boom, and done. We have everything on hold right now. Everything is on hold. People's business is on hold right now.
Because he recognized he had a clear advantage then in COVID. It's not there now.
Before I go, very important. They need to go and approach the United States government because it's immigration system that is facing the Caribbean. Every other Caribbean nation approach their government, the U.S. government, and tell them, look, we can't send our people here, send them home. We and you need to make an agreement. If we have to sponsor in jail, bring them here, let them do them time here. Don't send them to Africa because of problem. We don't hear nothing from our Jamaican government to say, are you going to the US to talk about your Jamaican citizen? Well, whatever it is, immigration, deal with it. Nothing. Bahamas doing it. Every other country doing it. Trinidad approach them. This man, I'm listening. Every other country, only Jamaica is left behind.
Okay.
Anyway,
there. Thanks.
Anyway,
thanks.
Conrad. Love you, my darling.
Love you too, and ensure that you enjoy your stay. All right.
Oh, I'm enjoying it, man. Bye-bye.
All right, and say hi to the family members there with you. Bye bye. All right. So that's our caller there, Margaret, and as you heard from her, she's saying that she's on a little bit of vacation there at one of our top end hotel here in Jamaica on the coast, and she's saying that because, and one can understand, Margaret is a very erudite and clever person, so she's picking the brain of workers there, as it were, based on what she's saying, and what she's hearing from them is not good at all. And that's one of the PNP's linchpin of their proposal. They're saying that, listen, they will be taking on this hotel contract or this short contract arrangement with places like the hotel, the BPO center, and so on. Because what happened with this present short-term contract arrangement, the workers of Jamaica are being deprived of benefit, although they are doing full the job of a full-time worker. They under the auspices of the owner of the business and so on, as a regular worker would, but they're still being treated as short-term contract worker. And indeed, that's not good at all, because they're deprived of so many benefits. All right. So that's one of the things that Mark Gold is saying, that he is offering to the people of Jamaica, and especially people who work in those sectors, that he is committed to have it addressed. The lines are open. It's 18 minutes going up to 11 o'clock, or now 17 minutes going up to 11 o'clock. We're in the hour that is sponsored by our friends at Wellington Dental. The numbers are once again 876-212-9824 and 876-462-0919. All right. Those of you who are on the TikTok feed of the program, you can go ahead and top the page, so you keep that active as we say good morning and hi to all of you there. Let's see if we can read one of your two of your message here. E. Rose is saying the Minister of Transport says it will cost $100. I think he's probably talking about the cost there. And look at the school buses. Not only the cost. The PM says there will be no cost to the student, while the minister is saying 100. So there's a conundrum there, because certainly the two persons are sharing different opinion or different view there with the public of Jamaica. All right. So what is the true situation? Will the student pay, or will $100, or will they ride free? All right. So I was actually saying to you about the story on the front page of the Observer here. And it is saying here, let's see, it's saying here that Heart of Hope parents on tender hooks as 4-year-old goes into surgery with help from charities. And the story goes on to say, with fear and hope in equal measure, the parents of 4-year-old Elisa Samuels were on tender hooks as they prepared for their daughter to do a heart surgery at the Bustamante Hospital for Children Cardiac Center on Wednesday. But despite their worry, the parents were overjoyed following a donation of $1.2 million they received from the Kiwanis Eastern Canada and the Caribbean, that is the ECNC, through the Chain of Hope. Jamaica to cover the full cost of the surgery. And it goes on to say, during the handover ceremony at the Bustamante Hospital for Children Cardiac Center on Wednesday, the parents were also promised an additional $50,000 pledge by the Kiwanis ECNC to assist in aftercare, transportation, and related expenses. Elisa's mother, Nadine Kelsey, could not hold back her tears as doctors prepared her daughter for surgery, while expressing deep gratitude that her daughter was finally receiving the help she needs, she had admitted. All right, and the story continues on page 4. You can go there and look at that. We have, all right, so, and inside of the Observer, we're seeing pictures of beautiful Black women here on the inside here. Wow, what a beautiful portrait here inside the Observer. There's also a picture here of the Minister of Education and also Dr. Adrian Stoke, who is the Chief of the Education Transformation Oversight Committee, ETOC. All right, and that's a similar acronym to EPOC that was put in place by the Portia Simpson administration to manage the financial situation in Jamaica with the IMF agreement. One would remember that. So it's saying that school boards reform move underway to lift profile of those who serve. All right, so going to be very interested to see that going forward. And inside the paper also, it's saying ATM, red flag on ATM, that's red flag, and experts point to 46% increase in malware attack and automated teller machine in the region. That is very, very concerning, very concerning, very concerning. Health warning: 1 in every 4 Jamaicans living with at least one chronic illness, that is to say diabetes, high blood pressure, and so on and so forth. And inside, there's also another picture with Ed Bartlett and someone else. Tasteful step forward. And gastronomy academy, big move in Jamaica, luxury tourism push, says Bartlett. Other story in the Observer: Cuban official reject claim medical practitioners are being trafficked. Of course, you know, that's one of the big arguments coming out of the United States, you know, in the push on countries like Jamaica and elsewhere to get rid of our Cuban doctors who have been the pillar of society like Jamaica. So after spending 5 years in Jamaica and the Cuban Medical Corporation program, one nurse has given high praise to Jamaicans for ensuring she had a pleasurable experience after completing her tenure at the hospital in St. James. All right, you can read all of those stories in its full glory. Education Ministry approved 7.87 billion in teachers' leave for 2025-2026 academic year. You know, I laugh when I say these things because all of a sudden we're getting these stories. Teachers applied for leave every year. Every year, whether it is study leave, vacation leave, or teachers who are going on pre-retirement leave and money is paid out. So what is this big shebang that you're giving it to us and you're laying it out? This is what is done. This is what is done, but I guess is the silly season, so everything count, right? Oh my goodness. All right, so it's 10 minutes to 11. 10 minutes going up to 11. The lines are open, so give us a call. Let's know what's on your mind and certainly what's taking place in your neck of the woods. You know, we have been hearing one of our callers talked about the scenario up there in Northeast Manchester, how that constituency is looking. I have been inside there. I've worked the constituency in and out in terms of its profile and how things going. And certainly I remain wedded to my position that that one will be going into the People's National Party column after 33 years of the reign of Audley Shaw. Wallington Wint will be the next member of parliament there. I think the former ambassador is there, but, you know, not going to make it at all. Val will be taking that one. Similarly, Patmore will be home and dry over there in southern Trelawney as well. So that entire belt seems as if it is riding high with the People's National Party at this time rather. So let's see. But of course, that's my observation. It's never over until the fat lady sings, and I'm sure that other persons will have other opinion. But I am giving my view from work that is guarded or grounded on the very, very tight scrutiny. I'm saying the same thing down there in southern Manchester. That is going back into PNP territory. In central Manchester, the similar situation. I think Rhoda will be a one-term MP, and Chin, of course, will be a one-term MP because he's no longer in South Manchester. He is now over Southwest Clarendon, one of the most comfortable seat in the island for the People's National Party. It is now occupied by the PNP, Luther Cousins. So it's very, very interested as to what is taking place there. By way of information coming into me, I've seen it, I gather that, and this is, well, should I go there? Well, maybe I can. It's a plug, a free plug, but I understand that the People's National Party, they put a t-shirt on sale. It's called the Blood and Fire and other paraphernalia that they have, Blood and Fire. And I gather that they don't have hand to sell them. They're moving like hot bread. Seems as if this will be a part of their fundraiser to take them into the election. As a matter of fact, I receive a few calls from overseas. Persons are asking me to secure t-shirt for them until they get here for the election. All right. Don't know how that will go, but that's happening. As I say, hi to Danet. She is overseas at the moment. Hi Danet, how are you doing? Also want to say hi to a lady, Lady G. She is also on a little vacation. Hi Lady G. I really hope you're getting a little bit of rest because, you know, when she traveled to get rest, she take over and behave as if she's basically because everybody want her to do cooking, want her to do whatever. But Lady G, please try and take a little bit of R&R, rest and relaxation, so you can come back to Jamaica more charged than you were because, boy, you work so hard. All right. And that's coming from yours truly. So take care. Also understand that I don't want to talk about everybody's business, but there are so many people who are traveling now, and they have actually cut their time. They would normally be staying much longer period, but they are shortening their stay overseas because they want to be back in Jamaica for the election and to prepare for back to school and so on. So let's see how that goes. All right. I want to say good morning and hi to Mrs. Ferran as well. She's a teacher. She's one of those persons who leave Jamaica on the teaching program. And yesterday I was at home and I heard Mr. B. And when I look at us, I saw her beautiful face, and smile, saying hi to me. But she came alone. She didn't come with her husband this time. She came with her little son, and so and so. But she said that they have settled down nicely, and they are doing their thing over there in the United States of America. So that's how it is. That is how the cookie crumble. Getting a call, get a message from some folks here who are saying that they don't have any credit on their phone to call, but that's how it go. For basically roll with the punches. We'll see if we can get to a couple of you after the break. We're going to have our guests at 11:10. That's someone from the JN Foundation. Let me just get her name here. All right, so we'll be having Sidane Preddy. So we'll be having Miss Sidane Preddy. She will be joining us at 10:10 to talk about at 11:10, about the whole business of entrepreneurship and, how do you deal with wealth creation? Of course, we have always talked about side hustle and so on, but how do you, treat with those side hustles and really take them into a real business and create levels of income stream, because certainly that's what we all need here, whether you're in Jamaica or across the world, right, Madam Producer? We need various levels of income stream so we can survive, because that's just what it is. That's just what it is. And avenues have basically thrown up, we have to look at things to see. I gather there are a lot of people who using the technology, using the various platform to make living there and so on, and we encourage and we hail those persons. And that's again why we and pardon me if it sounds as if I am pushing a certain agenda, but I have to identify as go along. For example, you're talking about this $1 billion situation that will be put into a fund to assist content creators and small business operators and so on, fledgling business. These are things that will basically help to boost the economy, because from time immemorial, the growth aspect of an economy is basically arrived or acquired, achieved through small and medium-sized businesses. They are the largest employer of human capital in countries, and responsible for a great deal of the GDP, the gross domestic product of a country. So we want to encourage our people, and wherever we identify talent, we must basically give some level of nutrients to those talents so that we can ensure that our people break the cycle of generational poverty, because that is one of the bugbear. We also read in the paper Tuesday when I was last on, that a great percentage of Jamaicans are not paying into a structured pension plan or have any form of insurance at all. Those are areas that we probably need to encourage more and more for people to, get involved in. Ensure that you have a little insurance and you put down something to create a little nest egg. But again, it also comes down to income. The whole business of affordabilities. Too many of our people just eking out a living hand to mouth. So nothing is there to put aside. Let's go to the break at Kenmore Manufacturer. I think the next time that I open this, I will be talking that this always sponsored by Jamaica National Foundation and so on. They are a partner of us. We always ensure that we have them in the mix. So today we are talking about the JN Foundation 2025 Youth Summer Camp happening virtually from July 28 to 30 under the powerful theme, Building the Future Business Mogul. All right, I love that. Diversifying income for wealth creation. This year camp goes beyond basic financial literacy. It's all about helping young people understand how to turn their idea, skills, and passion into multiple income stream. Also love that, multiple income stream, and ultimately long-term wealth. And don't we need that in order to break the cycle of generation poverty? And joining us to share more is Sidani Preddy, lead for youth education program at the JN Foundation. She has been the forefront of helping to shape these empowering exercises for Jamaican next generation and business mind. We're indeed grateful to have Sidani with us this morning. Hi, Sidani, how are you doing?
Good morning. I am doing well. And you?
I am fine, thank you. My name is Conrad O'Brien. Of course, they call me the fireman. What's going down as this? Well, you say you're good. You're doing fine. You're doing fine. All right, Sidani, first of all, we want to commend the JN Foundation for continue to, look at these things to really help our youngsters. And indeed, it is so good that at this time they are privileged to be getting this kind of guidance so they can be better than their parents and grandparents, eh?
That is absolutely correct. So in our overall aim to helping Jamaicans find a way to build a better future, we really wanted to start off with the children to ensure that we position them, empower them with all the financial literacy tools they have to ensure that they can position themselves for a better future.
I noticed that your theme is quite bold this year. Building the future business mogul is bold, and forward thinking. So, what really give you the impetus to come up with this bold, theme this year?
So this is our fourth year doing the JN Financial Academy Summer program. And this year, we really wanted persons to look at not just one income stream, but multiple income streams so that they can not limit themselves to one opportunity, but use all their talents, all their gifts, all their God-given gifts, all their hobbies, and to capitalize on those. So we wanted to expose them to diversified income streams, and we wanted to expose them to persons who have successfully done these things so that they could be very well empowered to see that it is possible. So that's how the theme came about. And what we did, we really wanted to have them have this network. So we have invited several well-known speakers, Javon Keys, business reporter, Teran Duar, he's the CEO of 876 DNA. We've invited Joan McKenzie, actress, producer, and educator. And also Dr. Anthony Clare, previous medical practitioner, now director at Pizza Please, and Shanoy Harris Coombs, who is the CEO of Infinity IMC, all persons who are business moguls with diversified income streams.
Good. Keys, he that's the same Keys that used to be on TV as a business reporter?
That is correct.
He's now with the Jane?
No. We have invited outside speakers.
Okay, fine. Fine. All right, so what will they be bringing to the table? Because I recognize where the camp is blend, what's to call it, with financial literacy and real world real world experience. So share with us what they will be bringing to the table by way of real world experience and so on. Just paint a picture for our listeners, please.
Okay, so the overall aim is to increase participants' understanding of financial concepts and help them to navigate the Jamaican business landscape, right?
Mm-hmm.
And these persons are very much au fait with that. So Javon Kesey will be speaking on leveraging talent, career, and network to build income, to build brands. So definitely he'll be sharing that sort of information with them. For Teron Duwari, he'll be talking about multiple income for the business mind. So he can teach them about various streams and how we can look into various opportunities, emerging markets, and capitalizing on any opportunity within the market, because he has been known to do that. Joan McKenzie, who is an actress, popular actress, producer, and educator, she'll be talking about banking on culture, training, and opportunity to create income. All those little cultural skits and you see her on all of these plays, definitely she's the person to teach them about that. So Dr. Anthony Clay was a medical practitioner and now a director at Peter P. So he'll be talking about the art of career pivoting, moving from one area to the next. So your start point is not necessarily your end point, so they can pivot seamlessly and move into something that feeds their soul. And then we have Shanoy Harris Coombs, who's the CEO of Infinity IMC, a local-based company that serves international markets. And she will be talking about global goals and local roots, branding with culture for global success. So not just because you're here, you can access income streams from international markets. So they'll be definitely going through that. And we have a cherry on top for just a subgroup of all the persons who join our summer camp online. There will be a physical trip to the Jamaica Stock Exchange the following week, where they'll be yes. Hello?
Excellent. So, one of the buzzword that people hear about is, side hustle. As we often hear that word, but what does diversify income really means for a teenager or a young adult, and how is the camp making that concept relatable and actionable?
So definitely we'll be using terms that break down what side hustle is. So diversified income means it can refer to side hustle. It means any other income stream that you can think of to get money from that is not necessarily just one single income stream. So if you do have a job, for instance, you are a medical doctor and you have a hobby, and the hobby is, say, playing the violin. You play the violin at other times in the week, and you get income streams from that. That's diversified income. There is investment. There is other entrepreneurship areas. There is teaching, sharing whatever knowledge you have with others. So it's just teaching them that no matter what skills, hobbies, passions, and preferences they have, they can make money from those areas.
Excellent. And, you said this is the 4th year that JN doing this. What kind of success story, do you have with persons who have participated within the 3 previous years? How is that going? Any standout there?
So we've been serving teens, and we can tell you that the teens are very, very appreciative of the knowledge. When we do our research and our surveys, we can see that the information that we shared with them, they absolutely learned. I can't pinpoint a specific business opportunity that has come out of the summer camp just yet. However, we are very, very hopeful and confident that it will, because you can see the value. Last year we taught them about entrepreneurship, and we took them on a field trip to a hydroponic farm, and we really showed them how all technology can be integrated into farming, and we definitely see where that is becoming a prime concern in our environment now with the climate. So we are teaching them relevant information, and we are confident that it will materialize in their lives soon for those who have not shared with us yet.
Indeed, Antoinette, this camp is being held virtually. what kind of engagement can participants expect over the 3 days, and how are you keeping the session interactive and impactful online?
So we have designed a program that we know will definitely reach the teens. We have games to introduce. We have prizes to be won. We have opportunities for engagement with successful persons in the field. So we have created a dynamic and engaging session to capture and hold the attention of these persons. So it's not just a sit and just watch a presentation. You definitely have to come prepared, listen so you can answer questions, play the games on your because we'll be sharing games during the session. So it will be definitely engaging and exciting.
Sidani, I must apologize. I did mention call you Antoinette just now. You must correct me, Sidani. Well, all right. So you're saying that persons should expect a very interactive program, virtually.
Right. Absolutely.
For well, as we wind down. It's now 21 minutes after 11 o'clock. As we wind down this interview, you're saying that a part of the, bonus, so to speak, of persons who engage. Talk to us about that physical trip that you'll be taking, and spend a minute and, explain that a little further.
So the physical trip is for those persons who express interest to come on the trip and who have participated throughout the virtual sessions and showed interest. So definitely that's an incentive too, to ensure that you stay tuned to what we're doing on the sessions. They'll get a little takeaway as well, projects to do over the period. Very, very simple. So it's incentives. At the end of that, you'll be coming to the Jamaica Stock Exchange. This is where investments, all the information about what you can find about investments will be shared there. Definitely, we know that when our money works for us, it is most critical, because if you continue to trade hours, you won't be able to reach as far as you want to reach. So we want to teach them how to have their money work for them. So that is what that field trip will be about. They'll be exposed to those experts in that field, have those conversations, have the presentations, and they can come with their questions, ready to understand what the Jamaica Stock Exchange is about and how it can become an opportunity for financial stability for them.
Good. Sidani, I know that what happened, this is showing people how to build their resources and so on, to attract various income stream, etc., etc. But you may have persons who are listening and say, wow, this is excited. I'd want to be a part of it. They participate online. They don't want to be a part of the field trip, but probably don't even have the first dollar to basically say, boy, may I go on a field trip there and so on, How that go? Talk to me.
So we do provide transportation from our Kingston office once the persons have been, the arrangements have been made. So we do take in account for that, and we do provide refreshments on the field trip.
All right. So sounds exciting. Sounds good. So for any young person or parent listening now, how can they sign up or get involved, and what do you hope each camper walks away from with at the end of this experience?
So we welcome everyone to come to our social media pages, so the Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, and sorry, Sidani.
Go slowly with that information.
No problem. Page. We welcome everybody to the JN Foundation social media pages. That's on Instagram, Facebook, and LinkedIn, and also to the JN Foundation website to click on the link that says Summer Camp and to sign up and register to be a part of the program. We expect that everybody will walk away with being benefited from a unique blend of financial education and inspirational presentation for the young minds that will present them with tools on how to go beyond traditional careers and embrace diverse income streams.
Indeed. Well, I think we have covered the gamut there, Sidani. But any final thought that you want to leave with our listeners?
Absolutely. Sign up today. Spaces are limited for the field trip. So ensure you sign up and participate. Sign up on the JN Foundation social media pages and website.
Good. Just a final question here. We know that this is geared to young people, students, and so on. But is there any age? What's the age barrier there?
So the age group we are working with is age 12 to 17. That is teens, definitely. But we do welcome parents to join their children on the field trips to come along with us.
Excellent. And I'm quite interested and happy that JN Foundation, is really doing these things, because, it's really something that we have to put in place to move our people forward so that they are exposed to financial literacy, and just how one go about creating wealth, as early as possible. So thanks much, Sidani.
Thank you so much for having me.
God bless you. All the best. So that's Sidani Prede there from the JN Foundation. And indeed, we partner with them. We are always happy to have, discussion with our friends at JN, because JN Foundation, because of course they are adding value to the landscape here in Jamaica as it relates to really and truly just, moving our youngsters to a better place. And God knows that's what we need. We really need to really move our people forward as we continue to build this drug called Jamaica and make it into the place to live, raise families, and do business. Where are we now, Madam Producer? Call? All right, let's go to the phone line. Hello, welcome, caller.
Good morning.
Hi, morning. How are you doing, Anthony?
I am not bad at all. I'm just giving God thanks and just keep the thing positive.
Yes.
And looking out for our neighbors.
Absolutely.
That is the most important thing to do now.
Yes, it is.
That's what God would want us to do.
Absolutely. And I
just want to put across some vital point, because in this country we don't look out for each other as we should. I am not saying that people doesn't do that, but not often as they should.
Or not enough.
I am concerned about all of these drains that are not clean as yet.
Yes.
And so I just want to say to the agents that are responsible for all the drains, get them clean, because we don't want our people to be washed away, and especially our children.
And as you talk about looking out for each other and you touch the drain, Anthony, keep your point. But just to throw in there, this thing about our sidewalks and our building being retrofitted and outfitted for, our disabled people and so on. That's also another area of looking out for our brothers and sisters, Anthony.
Yes, man, we have to do that. We have to point out things to the authority so that, people can traverse better and be in safety, because that is very important.
Indeed.
And also the bridges that are broken down and need to be fixed. Our people need them to traverse.
So infrastructures.
So we need those bridges to get fixed. That's what we want government to look at this moment of time. And don't play so much politics, because that is not going to take the productivity anywhere. We need to get our business sector moving, and for people to bring out their goods to in the wider population, to get them sell to the wholesale and the supermarket and the market and those things. So we need the bridges.
Yes.
That's why I think for this morning, because I always look out for people, because that's my aim.
Thanks.
That's what I was made to do.
Thanks a lot, Anthony. And we really admire your calls. You're always, looking out for your brothers and sisters. God continue to bless you, sir. Thank you.
Okay.
All the best. All right, Anthony. Anthony there, very thoughtful person. He's calling out of East Rural St. Andrew. Have others there, Madam Producer? All right. We continue to invite your calls. All right. Take him off there, Madam. All right. Oh, we're up on the break. Let's go to the final break, 11:30. Stick and stay with us. Don't leave the program.
News Talk 93 FM. Heard everywhere. Contact News Talk 93 FM today via phone at 876-927-1660, extension 2475, or 876-427-9955. Email us at newstalk93fmsales@gmail.com. Visit our website at www.newstalk93fm.net.
Bag it and pin it, every rubbish in a pan. No dirty up the place, this up you we island. So keep Jamaica, say me good read, keep Jamaica clean. Make you listen to me please. No plastic bag, no fear blowing at the breeze. Proper garbage, disposal, recycle plastic, now make it full up in the streets. Bag it and pin it, every rubbish in a pan. No dirty up the place, this up you we island. So keep Jamaica, say me good read.
Are you looking for exceptional dental care? Then look no further, because Wellington Dental is here to serve you. We offer dental care for both adults and children. At Wellington Dental, we know that a visit to the dentist might be mind-boggling, but don't let that stop you from getting the dental care you need. We have trained therapists to help alleviate your anxiety and to make you feel so relaxed. You feel like you're at home. Wellington Dental, located at 57 Wellington Street, Spanish Town. We look forward to serving you.
Kenmore Shoe Manufacturing Company Limited, located in Greendale, Spanish Town. We manufacture custom-made clothes and shoes. For the best quality in uniform, corporate wear, safety, and school shoes, visit Kenmore Shoe Manufacturing Company Limited. Kenmore, the best for sure. Call us today at 876-632-8018. Email us at ken_MOR2005@gmail.com. Kenmore, the best for sure.
Empire Group of Companies is now in the heart of New Kingston to serve you better at 31 Tobago Avenue. Get Empire Stationery and Office Supplies, Empire Restaurant and Hotel Supplies, and Empire Med and Scientific Supplies. Free same-day delivery island-wide. Visit their showroom today. Call 876-906-1965-6 or WhatsApp 876-775-2277. Email empirestationery1@gmail.com.
News Talk 93 FM now provides a reminder to ensure your safety in the event of a hurricane this season.
After a hurricane,
use perishable food first, then non-perishable foods and staples after. Do not cook more than is needed for one meal. Immediately after the hurricane, don't use stored water for washing houses, cars, and watering gardens until normal water services have been restored. Purify water by adding bleach. 2 drops of bleach per liter of water. 4 drops if the water is cloudy. Do not purify all your water at once. After adding bleach, let water stand for 30 minutes before drinking. Boil all drinking water until you are sure that a safe water supply has been restored. Be sure to check your house for structural damage before moving back in. Bury all dead animals as soon as possible.
That was a reminder for precautionary measures to ensure your safety in the event of a hurricane this season.
Property owners, pay your property tax arrears now. Visit your nearest tax office, listed Old Harbor and Spanish Town. Pay by cash, debit, or credit card, and take your TRN if you're paying by check. Property tax pays for street lights, garbage collection and disposal, parochial road rehabilitation, and beautification. Contact your tax office or the St. Catherine Municipal Corporation at 876-984-3111 or 984-3112. Avoid legal actions. Pay your property taxes now.
You know the voices. Now we live the moments.
The university has a role to play other than what it does on the campus.
This is something and an idea whose time has come.
You have to ask yourself what is taking place there.
The light rising from the west continues to burn brightly and with excellence.
The University Archives and NT93 FM present Voices from the Archives. Weekdays at 12:30 p.m., Monday to Thursdays at 6 in the
evening and Sundays at 8 in the morning on News Talk 93 FM.
To participate on our programs, call, WhatsApp, or text us at 876-212-9824 or 876-462-0919. And go follow us on Instagram at News Talk 93 FM.
This hour is brought to you by Kenmore Manufacturing Company Limited, Greendale, Spanish Town, manufacturing industrial and corporate uniform and shoes.
News Talk 93 FM. Heard everywhere.
Welcome back to Straight Up right here in News Talk 93 FM. It's Thursday. So what? I'm in uncharted territory. Yeah, man, I'm there, the fireman there and things like that. All right. So Marlon not on today. So I'm here. All right. So listen. It's now 36 minutes after 11 o'clock. That is 24 minutes going up to 12 o'clock. We're in the hour that is sponsored by our friends at Kenmore Manufacturing Company. My name is Conrad O'Brien, the fireman. We continue your program. Let's go to the phone lines as we say hi to Michelle over there in Canada. Hi, Michie Boo. How are you doing? Happy to have you online. Of course, Michelle is the founder and managing director for the breakfast program over there in St. Thomas. It's a charity that she does, and indeed, I think she has about 50 or so children that she offers breakfast to. I don't know how many days per the week, but it's really helping the children over there in St. Thomas. All right, let's go to the phone line. Hello, welcome, caller.
Morning, Conrad.
Hey, how are you doing, Al?
You tell me what you're doing here today.
Burning.
Well, it's summer, so it's everywhere. Conrad, this morning, by chance, I was listening and by driving, and I heard you was questioning report or statement or some political talk that the JUTC had made profit. And I was wondering at one stage if I was really in the black hole, I was dreaming, and if I was hallucinating.
We call out Minister Mackenzie, man. He need to come apologize for the country for basically make such a misleading statement.
You see, Conrad, lies on the platform and lies on radio station has become the norm for these people. The Prime Minister spouted the other day that 20,000 people in Jamaica is unemployed.
It's only myself and I think Shaka call him out. People calling him out elsewhere because we have to call out them things there, brethren.
Conrad, the journalism in this country, bad for social media, it is just dead. It's just dead. The reality, if you have one or two of you guys calling it out, as if you know, it don't make much appearance and attention.
Well, here I am. I am calling on my colleague elsewhere. You know, I'm calling on Simon at Power 106. I'm calling on Dan. I'm calling on everybody. I'm calling even Mr. Hughes and George Davis. Everybody to point out this.
Lies has become a norm in Jamaica. Everybody understand that. And it must be accepted. Yeah, man, it must be accepted. And if you don't accept it, as if you're not with them, man, whatever.
You're bad mind because JUTC.
One man will shirt bad mind, and I feel him shirt that because I'm bad mind. Look here. The question I ask, Conrad, and I've been asking. You remember I grew up posting, about this advertising dollars. And I heard Dan Jackson Miller in an interview on a program yesterday calling Price and all of them in terms of how Jamaica House get involved in advertising politically under the disguise as if it is a relief.
Yeah, and that is just so low because we understand that from time to time you would have a one thing go, but it is just blatant.
The vulgarity.
That's a correct word. The vulgarity of it.
where one station getting 88% of the advertising dollars.
So why you think Dian had to go there, go to the belly of it and call it up? Because it looks so disgraceful.
Yes, and when Marlon come out,
sorry, Al, Mr. Wholeness, you have a lot of things on your plate. You are now being investigated for allegation of illicit enrichment. That in itself is bad. Mr. Wholeness, you have the dubious distinction with the constitutional matter. Mr. Wholeness, Prime Minister, you're adding too much coal on your head, sir. You must stop now, man.
Let me tell you, Conrad, you don't even understand to the extent to which the level of deception and corruption has extended itself. Do you know, last night I went over Port Royal and over Morgan's Harbour, and as far as you guys can see, is yacht, you know, and all of them is assigned to one jail PNP and minister, you know. All of the yacht them over Morgan's Harbour, straight right back down to the fishing bay, they don't have Port Royal, you know. MP and MP and minister own them, you know. We can't say some public and they can't say a lie because they over there name the pandemic. Can you imagine where your salary 200 and how much million or thousands of US dollar for a yacht, where your salary and you get a liquor salary, where your salary, you know, come to politics with no money, you come in poor. Where I don't know if the IC know about these things, you know. IC go over Port Royal, go investigate and find out who them yacht, they name the pandemic and you will say the man over there will say who them for. Who a yacht? And all JLP they are assigned to, all of them. And you have some Portland. We hear over Portland, they have some over there, hide over there. Why these people just decide to the boy, and they tell you want third term, and them belly full, and they tell you all kind of things, and you must go to the poll to vote for them for what? But they and their friend and their family just enrich themselves and now yacht. I would have them plans to run away. I plan them plans to run away. I don't. What Conrad, we tell me the sick of this country here. We just sick, Conrad, and when I hear the voice of me, I tell them sick. We sick at the level of how we see this country has been led, and how people sit down and then fall.
Well, I don't think it is the country you're sick of. I think it's the leadership of the country, because Jamaica is a fine place, but the leadership is really giving us so much to be disgusted about.
But Conrad, my friend, is that, yes, that is a fact. But the reality is that the Bible said when wicked men rule, the people perish. Conrad, I have never seen so many people as sell. I see a gentleman this morning, Conrad. It is well dressed. This man can pass off with any top executive and upper class. A sweetie man is selling up, Conrad. Sweetie. Him a try hustle. Everybody has their chair hustle because not naturally away from food, and food is expensive. Restaurant alone. Nobody not going to store buy no jeans and no shirt because I mean they can't afford to do so. Right? Remittances down. Remittances down in our country.
I know.
Right. And guess what? Our export is the lowest it has ever been. Right? While our import is far exceeding our import both in energy and in food. We are import water. Ice, we are import now. And when we see Andrea break all of them going on, no money under the people. Let me tell you, no money under the economy, all of them things that you see, going a break, no money under that. And Conrad, I want to say this to you because you're a smart guy. If I come to you, Conrad, and say to you, I don't borrow no money to run the budget. Right, Conrad? But today I hear advertising that the government is putting out some papers, right, in order to fund the budget. What is that? And the money you're borrowing.
But of course, and you can add another layer to that now. Recently, the government take out about $60 billion out of the Norman Manley Airport future earnings for 12 years. And just last week, they are taking out another $70 billion out of the Sangster Airport forward earning for 12 years again. All of these things is showing that something is not gelling, because when you go to your boss and ask for your pay in advance, it means that something is all right.
You remember Julian in his presentation was asking about how are you going to how you sure you're going to collect this receivable that you're expected to collect, right? When companies that's supposed to pay you having problem, how are you sure you're going to fund the budget? And they said, Nigel said yes and run down. When Conrad, you see what happened now? All of the chicken come home to you. So if you were expected to collect money from Wheaton have problem. JPS have problem now. But you know I want to say this finally, my friend Conrad. You know what I have observed with this JPS business? You see TikTok America? We're supposed to lock them from on a Biden time.
Yes.
And you notice Donald Trump come and say in 90 days?
Yes.
And in 90 days pass and him say, give some extra time?
Yes.
Well, that's the same thing happened to JPS. Somebody just call JPS, put them under pressure for they expect to collect. Have a beautiful day.
All right. All the best. Take care.
That is how you collect, Conrad. That is how you collect. Under the table. Under the table. Have a good day.
All right. Take care. Bless you. Bless you. All right. Well, I don't know who want to collect where or what, but Alice basically voice his opinion there. We can take a few more calls. It's it's what now? 14 minutes. Going up to 12 o'clock. I have something that I really want to read, but let me take this caller first. Hello, caller.
Hi, morning, Conrad. How are you doing?
I'm very well, thank you. Hey, pensioner, how are you going, man?
Today, when I go on easy. I just have a few questions this morning. The Ministry of Legal and Constitutional Affairs. What have they achieved up to date?
Nothing at all. It's a waste of ministry. It's a ministry, forgive me, Mrs. Malaho, for to work as a minister. And all of those fat and things like that need to be cut out. Jamaican people are suffer too much. It's not good.
Yeah, because I was here trying to see, because I know they were going
the responsibility, sir, could easily be morphed into the Ministry of Justice. You don't need that ministry.
I concur 100%. I think it should be twinned with the Ministry of Justice because I think
the building alone, the rental for the building alone. Oh my God.
Yeah, and Conrad, I hope that when the PNP form the government, these waste of taxpayers' money.
Well, sir, if Mark Golden decide, if Mark Golden will keep them kind of foolishness here, it would make sense to change the government. Mark Golden must be seized of these things and know that it can't be business as usual, sir. And I would be the first, once I'm afforded the opportunity to be in the mic around the microphone here, the first to call him out. These things can't continue, sir.
I think they are overlapping because I think even this housing project that they're having,
right?
I think it's overlapping with the Ministry of Local Government.
And all who out there chomp at the bit and believe say all of them supposed to be a part of the executive of Mark Golden government. So you're going to have a big bloated cabinet and executive urging some of them to temper their ambition.
Yeah.
Because everybody can in an executive and get minister. Oh.
But it is a waste, Conrad. And finally, the same minister, I think her name is Marlene Malawofort.
Yes, Mrs. Marlene Malawofort.
On Sunday in Anchovy, and I realized it has somewhat gone under the radar. I think she's alluding to the fact that they want to remove persons who support other political parties outside of the jail from the civil service.
Yeah, I think it was a very unfortunate comment coming from Minister Malawofort, sir. I won't even say anything else. Very, very unfortunate comment from her.
As I go, the Prime Minister again, I'm wondering, if the Prime Minister really believes some of these things that he's uttering. Saying, I think he said last week that only 20,000 Jamaicans are unemployed at the moment.
Yes.
And I was saying to myself, no man.
There's a thing that is called, there's a thing that they call meltdown, sir. And the question must be asked, is the Prime Minister of Jamaica having a serious meltdown? I forgot to try and examine Andrew and see if anything go on the video. There's a thing that called stiff jacket, sometimes you have to put people in a stiff jacket.
Yeah, man. And I want to big up Friday Conrad, Valentine went over there, Northeast Manchester.
Yes.
And I wish him all the best, and I hope that he'll become the next member of Parliament.
I think he will. Let's see how it goes after the dust is settled. Thanks a lot. All right, good. Okay, I see where that number keep on buzzing. I don't know what my people always call that number in particular, what I producer. It's like them afraid of other numbers. Number 876-212-9824, 876-462-0919. Wow, T, you have transformed in a few minutes. No, I'm just saying you're looking beautiful. Shouldn't I say that my producer looking beautiful? I'm not saying anything else. All right, it's a Thursday. It's coming to the weekend. Them say today are Ben Johnson there with Brock. Today I buy my lunch. All right, caller, welcome to Straight Up. My name is Conrad the Brand. I call the Fireman. How you doing?
Morning, Fireman.
Yeah, man. Where else? So talk to me first.
Yeah. So, the elder them want lunch, you know.
The elder them want lunch, all right.
The pension people and what want to get the people and them something.
What them want? Them not get it yet?
Get to see people about work from what they man.
But I think that was rectified because we got some info from the agency, from the accountant general, that they would have settled that. Emma.
Conrad, the people with the boss, them never get them things. Yeah?
Man, but what I'm saying to Africa, we are aware of that. But the administrator, the management came out and they gave some explanation, whether it is so or not. They said they had a glitch and they said that they were fixing it the following week. As a matter of fact, they said they wouldn't go to month end before it fixed. So I haven't heard anything else in the public space from it. So I'm taking it that they had basically settled it. We know that there was an issue there, but I think it has been rectified.
What may I advise them to do? Because all of these people have bills to pay now.
Yes, man.
Yesterday when them forget the something?
Then forget it on the day. Yes.
What is the canal?
I'm saying they must get it on the day. But what we also understand is that for some reason, the life certificate, it seems as if they had misappropriated a number of the life certificate. Because the people who had issues, they were saying that they did not get some of the life certificate, and people had their receipt to say that, listen, no, they had basically submitted the life certificate. There was a young lady who was there with her father. And, she was saying that, no, they make sure that the life certificate was in. So it was really a bad fall up. And as you correctly said, a number of these people, it's the last dollar that they're looking for each month to buy their medication.
Them have bills to pay like anybody else.
You're correct.
They have to live in comfort too.
Yes, man.
They are vulnerable.
Absolutely.
Them do them work already.
Same, so.
So, all the government have to do is deal with them properly, man.
All right. Respect.
Remember the people the crying right across the board,
Yeah, man.
Everybody about the money in a budget.
It's tough round here. Rain or fall, dirty tough.
I tell you, we want a better system, Conrad.
Yeah, man.
A better the land there,
Well, here what happened? Election is just around the corner. Marky G and the PNP say them have some answers. Our oldness has been there for 9 years. The people not satisfied. Let's see what they will do at the poll. All right? Thanks a lot for today.
It's good to be here.
Every time. Enjoy the weekend. All right? So that's Africa there. Where are we, Madam Producer? That's all right. So let me just read this. And thanks, Howard. After bringing record FDIs in 2014-2015, that was under the PNP administration. And FDI means foreign direct investment. All right, so record FDI in 2014-2015 with a carryover to 2017. Our FDI has been on a constant decline. According to the government own June 27, 2025, report filed with the U.S. Secretaries and Exchange Commission, SEC, foreign direct investment, FDI, has fallen again from US 376.5 million US we're talking about in 2023 to US 164.6 million in 2024. And something is happening, something is awry. The FDI, the foreign direct investment, has been falling precipitously. And what that means is that for some reason, overseas investors that drive economies, to drive economy, they are not seeing, contrary to what we are being told or being sold, they are not seeing Jamaica as being an attractive place to invest. That's what the numbers are saying. And as a result of that, the FDI has been dwindling. Can you imagine? You have a drop. The last report here is saying that we move from 376 to 164 thereabout. Certainly need to be looked at as to what is causing this precipitous drop. Is it that people are not happy with the level of governance here in Jamaica? Therefore, they don't want to basically put their funds in Jamaica. What is going on? And these things are cause for concern. Because we need FDI, foreign direct investment, into Jamaica to really move the economy appreciably so that we can realize our dream of Jamaica being the place to live, work, raise families, and do business. All right? Before I go, just the headline on the Gleaner. Fatal crash, red alert, surge in road death. Oh my goodness. Jamaica to exceed 400 fatality mark. Not good at all. And that is based on the trajectory that we are seeing. Blood like rice grain. This is in relation to the case here, Maitland case. Witness recall being frightened by the amount of red substance flowing from sofa at a car wash. Boy, this young man here, I don't understand. I am not pronouncing any guilt because I'm not in the court. But it is questionable. Persons having bright future ahead of them, doing well, and you just get yourself involved in all sorts of nonsense, man. Huh? Something is awry. We have to ensure that we do our part. We urge our youngsters, grasp the opportunity, take care of opportunities to go and learn a skill. Do what you must in a decent way to ensure that you don't find yourself in these kind of things where police have to haul and pull you. All right? We're at close the play. Let's say thanks to our guests, Sidani, who joined us from the JN Foundation, and indeed to our callers, our listeners who join us on various medium, and indeed to all of you who stay with us on the Conrad OB TikTok page. Don't leave me, stay with me. I'll be spending a little bit more time with you off here. Thanks to my moderator, Abo, or Ashton.